in British Columbia. British Columbia. Somewhere around Hudson something or other, halfway up British Columbia. I just found this place to camp tonight. Trubshaw is running like a champ, knock on wood. Got my Fred My Year chair, as John called the department store there that we found. Fred My Year. Every now and then I hear a loon out on the lake. It's just absolutely beautiful up in this part of the country. It looks like a beaver home way down there. And it's very unspoiled up here. It's incredible. The road is not too far from where I'm camping, so every now and then I hear traffic. But not too bad. And down the way a little bit, I think there's some people camping there. I hear some kids every now and then. But where I'm at, I'm the only camper. You can park wherever you want up here, basically. It's fantastic. Today is Saturday, August 1st. John left Thursday. I'm still kind of brokenhearted over losing my traveling buddy. I've been listening to my CDs that he bought for me, Grateful Dead. Loving every minute of that. Although it kind of makes me miss the boy worse, and I sure do miss him. He's a super kid. Yeah, looks like the loons may have left. I love hearing them out here at night. A damn good trip, the best trip I ever had in my life. Absolutely wonderful. Like somebody out on the lake there, maybe a couple loons there just to the right of them. Starting with a little bit of a sunset. Last night the stars, when I camped out, stars were so thick it was just like a blanket of that sparkles in the sky. It was just something else. Better even than what I've seen in New Mexico. So far I haven't seen any bear. I've been looking like crazy. And haven't seen any moose or caribou. Gal I talked to today said she'd be surprised if I didn't see bear. She saw 2 yesterday. Talked to another guy from Yellowknife. He saw 1 yesterday, said he was surprised he hadn't seen one today. He usually sees one every day. But I'm sure I'll see him. Hopefully at a little bit of a range. Just a little bit of a recap. John and I left Chattanooga together, down through Alabama, down to New Orleans, saw Sonia, went through Bourbon Street, met a guy giving $10 shoe shines to gullible tourists. Had a good time there. Across Louisiana, saw alligators lying dead in the street, slept on the beach until mosquitoes attacked us. Collected seashells in the middle of the night. Went on over through Texas, had a fantastic time. John tried to sleep in a rattlesnake quarry. On into New Mexico. Fun to see the old place again. Breakfast with Mark. Best part of New Mexico, Acoma Pueblo. I wanted to see that because John I knew would like it, and I love that place. And that was a good deal. From there up through Vegas, $164 actually in Vegas. I split that with my boy. Crossed Death Valley, overheated. I got water in the distributor. Had to spend the night. It's 97 degrees when we laid down at night. It's still a fun time. It's a neat place. Next morning, met a young Japanese lady named Aki from Connecticut. Very nice guy. We all had coffee and breakfast together. Went from there after I cleaned out the distributor cap. Went from there over across the mountains of California. Fantastic, camped out in the mountains. John had bought a peace pipe in Gallup. We had fun shopping in Gallup, bought that ring in Gallup. You can hear a loon off there in the distance. John bought him a flute and like a pipe. And when we camped in California, we smoked his pipe around the campfire. He slept in his tent, and that was just magical. Went from there over to San Francisco. Another loon. San Francisco was a lot of fun. Went through Haight-Ashbury. John was a little disappointed in San Francisco. I thought it was pretty neat. He thought it was neat too, but not quite what he expected. Went from there on up the coast. Fabulous drive. Jumping around in the Pacific Ocean occasionally. Cold though, very chilly. Went up into Oregon, across to Oregon, stopped at some neat places. Eureka was neat. No, that was California was Eureka. Eugene was neat in Oregon. Went up to Seattle. John and I both fell in love with Seattle. Great place. Had a lot of fun there. We sat around through the day and watched the young mothers bring their kids pissing in the little swimming pool and so on. And drank lots of espressos, and John having nice mochas all over the place. In San Francisco, of course, John went to a Grateful Dead concert called Further. Had a good time there, I'm sure. Seattle, we spent several days there. Kicked around in various areas, the University District and so on. John bought me dinner there. He had watched his money very carefully, frugally, all across the country. He bought me dinner there, and he bought me a 2 CD set of Grateful Dead. I love it. And just a special kid. Hated to see him get on that airplane and leave, but I know he had to. So then I came on up to Canada, and I stopped at the border, spent an hour there, I bet, while they searched every square inch of the van. Come into British Columbia, fell in love with it immediately. Love this place. It's awesome. People are fantastic. Met some wonderful people so far. And here I am halfway up, now on up to Inuvik maybe, and across, and we'll see what happens. Best trip I've ever been on.